I used to think that being open about everything in my life was the best way to live. If someone asked, I told them the truth, shared my struggles, explained every reason behind my decisions. For years, I thought transparency meant freedom, but the truth is, some things are better left quietly removed from your life, and the reasons for doing so are yours alone. If you want to reclaim your peace, protect your energy, and avoid unnecessary drama, stick with me, because today I'm going to share 10 things you must quietly remove from your life and never tell anyone why. 1. Toxic friendships. I remember clinging to certain friendships way longer than I should have because I told myself loyalty meant sacrifice, that breaking ties meant failure. But everything changed when I realized that these relationships drained me, made me doubt myself, and kept me stuck in the same negative loop. At first, I felt guilty, even scared that people would judge me for stepping away. You might be thinking that ending friendships is cold or selfish, but sometimes to grow, you need to quietly walk away and save your energy for people who genuinely uplift you. Try this now. In the next week, notice who leaves you feeling lighter and who leaves you feeling heavy. Start fading out the heavy ones with no announcements or justifications. Just let the space grow. The moment that changed everything for me was when I started feeling happier and more energized without explaining why I stopped answering certain calls. 2. Social media accounts that only cause anxiety. For the longest time, I thought deleting social media profiles or muting certain people would mean I'm missing out or rude. The crazy part is that some accounts were secretly stealing my joy, mistakes, and comparison traps all in one scroll. That's when I discovered the power of silently decluttering my digital space. I deleted almost half my follower list without a word. At first I resisted, thinking I'd lose friends or connections. But the result? More mental clarity, less anxiety before bed, and sharper focus during work. Start small. Choose one platform. Mute or unfollow at least 5 accounts that make you feel less than good. Keep it secret. Your peace is not a public debate. 3. Unhealthy habits disguised as comfort. I used to justify bad habits like binge eating junk food late at night or drinking beyond my limits as stress relief. But once I understood how these habits quietly chipped away at my energy and mood, I knew I had to quietly cut them out. I didn't announce it. I didn't make big promises. I just stopped buying chips, substituted drinks for herbal tea, and shifted my late-night rituals over a few weeks. The immediate change: I slept better, thought clearer, and genuinely felt lighter in my body. Here's the challenge. For 3 weeks, replace one unhealthy habit with a healthier one. Don't tell anyone why, just see if you notice the difference yourself. 4. Limiting beliefs about your potential. For years, I held on to thoughts like I'm not smart enough or I don't deserve success, and I whispered them quietly in my mind. The moment that changed everything was when I realized these beliefs were sabotaging my chances. But instead of talking about these beliefs, I decided to quietly remove them through action, taking small risks, trying new things, celebrating tiny wins without sharing every doubt or failure. The result was profound. Confidence started growing from the inside out. You can start this today. When a negative thought creeps up, don't argue with it or explain yourself to others. Instead, challenge it silently by doing something small that proves it wrong. Keep that process private. It'll build your resilience without inviting outside opinions. 5. People's opinions that don't serve you. I used to care way too much what others thought about my choices, my looks, my job. I explained and justified everything, trying to make people comfortable. But the moment I stopped sharing all my decisions and quietly let those judgments fade, I found freedom. That freedom is like a weight lifted from your shoulders. At first, it feels lonely, like you're hiding or being secretive. But here's the thing: protecting your inner world is not about hiding. It's about preserving your peace. Try this next time you feel the urge to explain yourself over a little personal decision. Just say, "I'll take care of it," and change the subject without further comment. Watch how empowering it feels. 6. Regrets and every what if. I used to carry around regrets like heavy stones. telling anyone who'd listen exactly why I wished I'd done things differently. But everything changed when I started letting those regrets quietly slip away by focusing on small, deliberate actions in the present. I stopped sharing every regret story and instead started writing down what I could do now, not to make up for the past, but to create a better future. The result: less mental clutter and more drive. Try writing one regret down today. Then write 3 actions you can take to move forward. Hide the notes from everyone, even yourself at first, so you aren't stuck in explanation, just progression. 7. Clutter and possessions that no longer reflect who you are. I used to keep stuff for sentimental reasons, or because I thought I might need it someday. But once I silently started decluttering parts of my home, without any announcement or justification, I noticed how much clearer my mind felt. It's like making space physically makes space mentally. At first, I hung on to things, but after a month of quietly donating or trashing what I no longer used, a lightness kicked in that I hadn't felt in years. Here's the simple way to start. Pick one drawer, one shelf, or one closet today, and get rid of what you haven't touched in the last 6 months. No explanations necessary. Just feel the release. 8. Difficult family dynamics. Family is complicated, and I know sometimes cutting ties or limiting contact feels impossible. I used to drag around family conflicts like a badge of honor until everything changed when I quietly set boundaries without needing to explain them. I didn't announce it or air grievances. I just started saying no more, picking less, and spending less time in draining situations. The result was surprising. Slowly, I felt calmer and more in control. If you're struggling with family stuff, try enforcing one new boundary quietly, like not answering certain calls or declining one gathering this month. Notice how that space affects your mood and energy before telling anyone why. 9. Professional roles that dim your light. I was stuck in a job where I felt like a small cog, explaining to everyone why I stayed or what I was doing. But things shifted when I silently started exploring what truly interested me, learning new skills, and putting my energy into projects outside of work. I didn't broadcast my dissatisfaction. I just quietly prepared my exit or transformation. That private preparation gave me strength without unnecessary pressure or judgment from others. If you feel stuck, try this. Spend 15 minutes each day exploring a new skill or idea you love. Keep it to yourself until you're ready to share, or never if you don't want to. Your journey is yours. 10. Self-doubt wrapped in false humility. For a long time, I masked insecurity by downplaying my achievements or saying, "I'm not that good" in front of others. But everything changed when I decided to stop explaining my accomplishments or weaknesses. Instead, I quietly worked on building genuine confidence and accepting praise internally without needing to justify it. The amazing part: my relationships deepened because I stopped fishing for reassurance and started owning my worth silently. Try this today. Next time someone compliments you, resist the urge to minimize it or explain. Just say thank you and hold that feeling in silently. I know it seems strange to remove things from your life quietly, without public closures or explanations. You might be thinking the world will misunderstand you or think you're hiding, but here's the truth. Some things are meant to be private for your own peace and growth. Not every exit deserves a spotlight. Not every change needs a story. More importantly, quiet removal protects your energy, avoids unnecessary drama, and lets you evolve on your own terms. So choose what resonates most with you, and try quietly removing just one of these things today. What's one thing you feel ready to let go of quietly? Drop a thought in the comments, and let's support each other in creating space for our best lives. If this helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more honest conversations that actually change lives.